Louis Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a dime.
Double it.
A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
First carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Bound to lose one. Check out.
Now a carry for Lindsay. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Herbert now. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over first
All day, baby, all day.
at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the edge. Check 24. Check 24.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Play 56. Warriors 70. They gonna need some therapy after this.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Watch the boot. Check 31. Check 31.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
SOS.
Here's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And incomplete.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. 45.
Throwing again. Herbert. Throwing over the middle. Actually couldn't come up with it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You got nothing to
Again, Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll get this to Eckler. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Michael Badgley lining up for the
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over first and
Let's go.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative.
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
lining up for the extra point.
Now, first quarter, this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
56.
Now an option play on second down. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Chargers 28, Broncos nothing.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 9.
Hey, 19 Lions. We got 4 down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
We got 4.
On play action, they'll throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
And I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
49 the mic.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Down. We're going to keep getting
70 Ranger. Riggs. Chap.
moving. Light 56. Fight. Here we go.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Kill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
A ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Hey, here I come.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Mike's 56. All day, just like that. Just like that. Shift.
Now they try the right side here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 56.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right. He's tight right.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler.
Check.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
You're going nowhere,
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check nine.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Not here.
Kill.
Herbert on 1st down now. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Check nickel.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Get in the weight room. 40.
Panther 11.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
They'll run here with Lindsey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. know no better.
49, got it.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout
That's a good shot.
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, watch that.
Switch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll find Lindsey here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Watch that in, tight end's right.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice hit, baby.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey. 4 down.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Set. Panther 60.
I'm going to come back to you. Shift.
Back.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Pass incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Yeah, baby.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just give it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Watch the leg.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Handoff here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Guys, double tight.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. To throw again. Herbert. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
A big gain that time for the Chargers.
Single.
Again, Herbert. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To the air again, Herbert looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
56.
18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Stephon Tuitt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Trap 60.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's put him on the keep on the
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mustang 19.
56.
Hey, check that. Street.
56.
They'll look to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you put him back up? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He's scared. 45.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. High throw, but the catch is made. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. That's to his running back, complete. Gets through, and now an opening. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And this Charger offense is running away with this one. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
From left side to start the drive is complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down now, it's Lindsey. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to first and 10.
You don't want none.
And they give this time to the tailback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Yeah!
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll hand off here to Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down, here's Herbert. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here we go.
Running on first down, Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's at the cornerback position.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Open man Hamler, that's complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Kill.
Show an A.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Street, check, street, T. Check, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Big stop, let's go.
Watch 19 Lion.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Here we go, here we go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, they fall a game under 500 now at 3.